Grand Rising family. I didn't really feel like getting on camera today, but I did want to deliver a message. So, God gave me a message saying, you will prosper. Someone questioned God yesterday when I released the message that I released yesterday. And you're kind of a little low on faith. You're to the point where you're just like, God, I'm tired and I feel like giving up. I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know why you can't stop whatever it is that I'm going through. But there's a lesson even in your struggle. And that's exactly how you're going to get to your blessing. And God wants you to know that no matter what it is that you're going through, you will prosper. You will make it through exactly what you're going through. Do you hear me? You might be feeling like, I'm never going to get there. And you're not really believing in yourself. You're starting to lose faith because it don't look like it. But it doesn't matter what it looks like right now, because God is taking you to a different place. He's taking you to a higher place. He's working on you right now, and he's putting you in the place that you're meant to be in. So I know that your faith may be a little low. I know you might not understand exactly what it is that you're going through. You may not understand this walk. You hear me? You may not understand your purpose, your plan, but you are favored. Do you hear me? You're favored. So don't give up. Don't stop going. Don't, just because your faith is low, all of our faith get a little low. I had a moment in my life where I was going through so much spiritual warfare, so many things of people put me down so much that it was so much to where I'm like, God, I can't take anymore. I'm tired. I'm talking to God like, I can't do this. And I was losing faith. And I got to a point one time where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't even know if God is real, because why am I going through so much? Like, you want me to help people on a day-to-day basis, but what about me? You know? Because I always knew one of my purposes and one of my plans was I had to help people, help lead and guide. And I got to that point. But even in the midst of when I was losing faith and I was going through so much, no matter what it is that I go through in life, and I done been through a lot, I always prayed to God. I always had a little bit of faith, even in the times that it was hardest to have faith. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully it does. But what I'm telling you is that even in the mix of your storms, God can still bless you overnight. He can still turn your life around. He can still give you the things that's meant for you. Don't doubt just because you're going through a horror moment. Don't doubt God. Because God will show up and show out. Do you hear me? Like, he will literally show up and show out. It doesn't mean just because you may be homeless today that you couldn't be in a mansion tomorrow. I'm just telling you that God is not a little God. God is a big God. God is bigger than any problem that you have. So don't give up. I know your faith might be low, but he said it's not time for that right now. Right now you're going through a test. You're going through a lesson. You're going through a season. Do you hear me? Because at the end of that test, there's your blessings. So don't give up. Keep going. I know it's hard. I know you may not understand, but it's not meant for you to understand. Everything's not meant to go in your favor or how exactly you want it to go, because he has something bigger and better for you. Just like that protection video, a rejection is protection. The only reason that you're not getting exactly what you're praying for right now is because he's protecting you from something, that he got something even better for you in the mix of it all. So just have faith. You never know what it is that God is working on, that God has plans for you. You don't know what he could do overnight in your life. Do you hear me? You don't know what it is that he has for you. And I know it's something big. I know that God wouldn't take something from you not to give you even better. Do you hear me, family? So God is saying you will prosper. I know you're not really believing at that moment that it can be you, or you can have this dream life, or whatever it is that he promised you or that you've been praying for. But God is saying you will prosper. You will make it. And you may not understand it, and a lot of people won't understand your walk or what you're meant to do or what you came for, but it's not meant for them to understand. You will be judged, but hey, God was judged. Jesus was judged. So what makes you different? You hear me? People are going to judge regardless, and it does not matter. Whatever it is that you want, I want you to get up and go after it, because somebody's going to support you. The right people is going to support you. God will put the right people in your life just to bless you. So my whole point of releasing this message is saying that God told me to say this. He said, you will prosper. I don't care how low your faith is. All you need is a little bit of faith and understanding. Do you hear me? Keep going. You hear me? Keep going. Whatever it is that God is telling you to do in this moment. And I know you want to be disobedient because you're tired, you're fed up. And I know exactly how you feel, because I go through so much on a day-to-day basis. Do you hear me? Even to releasing these messages and certain things, like I got to a point where I wasn't posted as much because I was going through so much, and I know people were still checking on me, and I really appreciate everyone that checked on me and asked if I'm okay. Like, whew, I needed that moment, because it brought tears to my eyes. Like, it just still shows that it's good people out there and God's people out there, you know. But I was going through so much in those moments where I couldn't even talk about everything. I feel like I couldn't lead people in the right way, because I was going through so much and my faith was small at that moment. I was still getting messages. I was still praying. Family, as I'm literally talking about this, I got tears rolling down my eyes, but I still got to get the message out. I was still praying, and my faith was like, oh, give me a moment. My faith was like, oh my gosh, God, I'm tired. I can't take no more. Like, I can't do these videos. Not only was I going through my personal life, but I always had people, you know, doing witchcraft and certain things to try to stop me. God even revealed to me that on my YouTube channel, there was people that was watching me just to do certain spells and certain things to try to stop me, to try to hurt me. Do you hear me? And that's why I had to slow down on the YouTube videos. That's why I had to stop. But God still, for a moment, he wanted me to slow down and stop, but then he wanted me to get back, and I didn't get back as soon as I was supposed to. And I prayed on it, and I came back because I really wanted to give up on this YouTube channel, because it's not easy. You hear me? Releasing messages to people is not easy. It's the hardest thing. But my whole point of telling you is that just have faith. Keep going. You will prosper. Know that God got you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And it may get hard. It gets hard. It gets hard. Do you hear me? Our walk is not easy. Our purpose is not easy, but it's not meant to be easy. But it will be worth it, though. You hear me? God said it might not be easy, but it will be worth it. So whatever it is that you're fighting for, whatever it is that you're going through, there's a bigger purpose. There's a bigger plan, and God really got you. You hear me? He got you. Like when I tell you he got you so tight, he's not about to let you go, my child. Do you hear me? That's what he's saying. God is saying, my child, I won't leave you. I got you. I just need you to stand still. I need you to be patient. I need you to know that I will not leave you. I'm here. Even in the midst of your storm and your struggles, God see you. He see you. He see what you're going through. He see what people's doing to you. He see the things around you. But there's a bigger purpose. There's a plan. There's a test. There's a lesson that you got to learn in the midst of your struggle. So what I'm telling you, that even in the midst of this struggle, he's still going to bless you. He's still going to give you exactly what it is that he promised you. You hear me? So don't lose faith. Just know your time. It's your time. And God's about to do exactly what he's saying he's going to do. But I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all. Also, too, I wanted to let y'all know that I made a YouTube channel called Just Life with China, because I want to vlog about my everyday life, things I like to do, and just showing even things I go through, the good and the bad, and just showing who I really am, because nobody is perfect. If y'all want to subscribe and watch me over there, it's called Just Life with China. And I'm going to talk about beauty, my skincare line, my day-to-day life, going through what I go through. It's just going to be a lot of good things over. It's going to be laughers. It's going to be laughing. Might be days of crying. It's just going to show you everything, the authentic thing, everything in life. And we're going to walk this journey together. Everything that we're going through right now, we're going to get through it together, and we're going to prosper in it. We're going to do our best at even our struggles, because what the devil meant for our bad, God's going to turn it around for our good. But I love y'all, family. Stay positive, stay blessed, and have a good day.